But yeah, I guess like the intro is like, you know, we were sports. Cause I'm gonna talk. You're live in the mix at the 6, virtually in this bitch. Y'all clearly know we ain't at the mix lounge, but this is long overdue. Yeah, so a little bit about me. So man, I appreciate Quad. All that he doing, we here. I ain't gonna tell you where my low is. We ain't supposed to tell you where the low is, so just enjoy the ambiance. But yeah, man, long time coming, man. So shout out to Mix Lounge.
Yeah, man. So we got a couple of questions, man.
Yep.
The audience, right? So how do you adjust, or how do you even start by DJing? Where did you start?
Great question. Honestly, never saw me being a DJ, but always loved music, right? So I think like picking up the DJing thing was like more of being around the environment of being next to a DJ, right? So shout out to my boy Kerwin El Gato. Hey, if you was at WCU Western Carolina, Quad already know. Shoot, he used to come down to the parties about bangers. We used to do it big at in Western Carolina. So for the culture, right? It's a PWI. Me and Kerwin actually went to the same high school, so it just so happened that we fell into the same college. Went to the same college. I think he's like 2-3 years older than me, so I really ain't get to kick it with him in high school. He was on his shit, I was on my shit. But us being from Raleigh, yeah, he took I wouldn't even say took a liking to me, bro. I ain't gonna speak for that man, but he did something very, you know, I would say honorable, and then take the young bull under the wing, like, hey, this is how you navigate a PWI, right? I never knew he was a DJ, but hey, man, I'm gonna just tip my hat off to him, man. That dude was, I feel like before his time in a way, because, you know, he was rocking out all of the college parties, you know, that had to do with the culture, the black people there, right? So like, if there was a party going on, if you ain't have Kerwin DJing, shit was lame, in my opinion, right? So long story short, because I don't want to, you know, lose y'all attention.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
When he graduated, man, like after just, you know how people say do your homework, or like you study the game. Sometimes you indirectly study. I call it that. I was just a product of my environment, the youngest dude on campus with the most popping crew. Shout out to the crew. Y'all already know who y'all is. We're just going to keep it simple right now about bangers. Y'all know, do your research, do your homework. When they all left, you know, somebody needed to pick up the stick. So I started playing around with virtual DJ. And for all my DJs out there that has ever tried to DJ a party off of a laptop with no mixer or controller, board, controller, whatever you jog with, whatever. I didn't have it. I just had a laptop.
This is all I got.
And it wasn't my laptop. I borrowed my friend's laptop, downloaded my music on there, and I just learn how to mix on a keypad, you know, on your keyboard, your mouse, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Apple, that shit hard. But it was cool to me. I found a liking to it, and yeah, here I am. So shout out to 2013 Western Carolina. That's when my nigga graduated, passed me the sticks. And hey, take a wild guess. Is he still doing hip hop? Do your homework. My man damn did a full 360. He's now booked every weekend doing shows, I mean, all across the North Carolina, out of state and whatnot, for like, you know, EDM, house music and all that shit. So that nigga, to me, deserves a lot of credit for where I'm at today, just by being a good influence, I would say.
Okay. All right.
All
right, so the next question, man.
Yep. Speaking
of on that laptop you was talking about at Western, what equipment do you prefer to use and why?
Man, I'm gonna just say this right now from trial and error. The main thing is your computer processor. Get you a good computer. with a good processor. So whether you download music to your computer or to the hard drive, it's still going to perform smoothly. The worst pains is being a DJ is for your computer to buffer mid-performance or cut off mid-performance. So you definitely want to have that. And of course, you know, me DJing off my friend's laptop in college with a USB of my music and just his laptop taught me, yeah, I can do this shit off a laptop, but you definitely need your, you know, your controller board or turntables or whatever, man, to really give people a good show. Cause you really, it sounds cookie cutter, you know, live when you're doing it off a laptop. It's crazy that Western Carolina let me get away with that. But hey, kudos to me, you know, I figured out how to make it shake. But if I were to go back, I would definitely change the fact that I need a controller board, man. Definitely make a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
All right, next question.
Yeah, yep.
How do you handle the pressure of performing in front of, you know, a large audience?
Also a great question. Here's the thing. By failing.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
I don't have a problem talking about my failures, so I'm just giving you a prime example. I remember being at Western Carolina on my friend's laptop, got turned before the show, and I was pretty much trash. So much trash that somebody called me DJ Fuck Up. Like I vividly remember sobering up after hearing that, right? So, you know, there's gonna be times where you just don't do good, right? And I think that make or break you as a DJ. Like, so what you really in it for? Are you in it for like just the admiration and everything to be perfect, or to like really perfect your craft? So yeah, that helped me kind of get out of the fear, because it's like I fumbled live.
Week out and makes the biggest play of the season.
You know, I'm playing stupid shit at a party, somebody's birthday party. I'm playing some Wiz Khalifa, Mesmerize, Up, you know, all this, what you on? So being caught, like, you need a reality check, you know? Everybody that jumps off the porch, I feel like, as a DJ, has a certain amount of confidence in themselves that a lot of people don't. It's a fun job. It's dope. You get a lot of praise, but sink or swim. And I think by failing, it helps you get past that fear. But if you ain't failed, I feel like you're always gonna be nervous, cause like, nigga, I ain't never, you know. So.
Okay. All right, man. This is a funny question, man. You know,
Yeah.
I know the DJs. You know, they love, you know, they have their different type of drinks. You know, some like to smoke before they get on. What's your drink preference, man? You a tequila guy, brown guy? What you is, man?
I'ma just shoot, man, tequila or the brown, right? But let me separate the two, right? Like I said, how did I get over my fear? By indulging in that, you know, by doing that, you know. Getting my nerves down. Oh, I'm about to, you know, turn up or whatnot. Nah, I don't do that no more. And I ain't gonna say I ain't been doing that for a while, but like over time, you learn that let's party after the show. You know what I'm saying? After we get this back end, front end, whatever you get, or after we, you know, please the artist. You know, we do a lot of stuff with artists, right? So like the last thing I want is to be turned and not give them a good quality show, you know. So it ain't that important like it used to be, but that shit can make or break you as a DJ, like not being able to handle your vices. So nowadays, hey man, just pull me up a shot, you know what I'm saying, to just show your appreciation. I don't even be asking for your Cash App or $1. Hey man, you bring me a drink or something, I'll sip it, but I ain't gonna finish that shit, bro. I got Kobe mentality.
But let me give Tony Brothers a lot of credit for trying to keep both of these guys in the game.
Kobe mentality.
Stay focused. Don't panic. Don't panic.
All right, another question, man. So I know there's technical difficulties, you know, myself, you know, with the camera. Everybody goes through technical difficulties.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. God dang.
So how do you handle, you know, your technical problems during a live performance, man?
I think it's crazy how like I answered that question randomly right before you asked it. Like right before, hey man, listen to this slogan, right? It'll get you far in life. Don't panic, stay focused. Pressure bust pipes, but it also create diamonds. So I live by that. And you know, I'm a big sports guy. Ball was life. You know, DJing helped me kind of get past that void or whatever. But yeah, that sports mentality of like, yo, you know, sink or swim, or you gotta bounce back, or like you gotta, hey man, you can't be looking flustered up there. And sometimes, yeah, I might look flustered every once in a blue moon. Who knows, right? I ain't talking about now, but like I done did hella shows, right? But I learned over time, like, you just gotta stay focused. Half the time, people don't know what you're going through up there.
I love real answers, man.
They ain't never been a DJ, so they can't tell you how to bounce back from that shit. They probably would have folded even more than you. So you just have to understand you have a certain expertise that a lot of people don't have. And, you know, if something go haywire after the show, internalize it. Don't beat yourself up. But if it was something that you could have, you know, prevented, hey, you got to be accountable for that. Shout out to my guys at Mix Lounge. They know I'ma always take accountability for being late, or if my laptop acting stupid or whatever, because the main thing with being a good DJ is being prepared. So stay prepared.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right, another question, man.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of trends out here in this music industry, man. How do you stay up to date with the latest music trends?
Well, hey, shout out to El Gato, Trendy Tracks with Jay. I got that name from him. That's why I got passed the baton. Because, hey, the Trendy Tracks get you somewhere. But, yeah, I always have my ear to the Trendy Tracks, because it's just like the Trendy Tracks going to get you the movement on the dance floor or whatnot. So, repeat the question one more time so I can make sure I answer it fully. I had to give credit to. It was just funny. They call me Trendy Tracks with Jay. That's my second name, but it's DJ Holleywood Jay. You know what I'm saying? Live mix after 6. But yeah, you said how do I keep up with Trendy Tracks?
Yeah, how do you stay up to date, you know, with the latest music trends?
I always like Trendy Tracks, man. Hey, 2012 to 2017, if you know, you know, man. I think that was like the golden year of
golden.
Yeah, like, yeah, that golden, yeah. And I hate to say year on here, I messed that up. But y'all know what I mean, like, bro. Come on now, I ain't even gonna name them off. But also, like, your homies, pass your homies the aux. They'll put you on to something. Shout out to Rose, Matt, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, hey, be on the lookout. Dev, you know what I'm saying? Those are my homies that actually, T Gravy. They picked up DJing, and I wouldn't say I influenced them, but they seen that, like, hey, they have a catalog that motherfuckers need to hear, and they actually got some songs that I don't be up on. So a lot of the times people put you on the stuff, but I always have my ear to the Trendy Tracks.
Okay. Another question, man. Yeah. So I see you be having, you know, the refuel cup in your hand during, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Refuel. Man. I need that sponsorship, baby.
Sponsors.
What's in my cup is in my cup. I should have had that here. Like, yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
Other than Refuel, man, what other sponsors would you like to have under your belt, man?
Great.
Going forward.
Damn, man. What other sponsorships? Honestly, bro.
That could set the tone, possibly, you know?
I've never truly thought about that, but I would rather. Refuel needs to sponsor me. I put them on all the time, right? But I really, as y'all can see, like, if you're really paying attention to when I'm putting that ish on, you know what I'm saying, as far as my clothes, most of the time I'm wearing something black owned, small business or whatever. So I don't really care about the sponsorship. I really care about more of the artist-DJ relationship, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm probably slipping into a question that you might ask, but the club ain't where it's at for me, but hey, why not go on tour? So like, hey, a label or artist that I grow close with, whatever, wants to sponsor me to go on this tour and perform with them, man, that's a dream come true, you know. I ain't supposed to be telling y'all my dreams, but like, who wouldn't do that as a DJ? Like, come on.
Okay, I got one more question for you, man.
Yep.
So, being a DJ, what would you say is the most rewarding part of being a DJ?
Crowd satisfaction. Like, as a DJ, to be a really good one, you have to care about everybody else's ears but yours. So your ears are important to get you in the door, meaning, hey, his playlist, his catalog, you know, his crates, whatever, fire. But, hey, sometimes you gotta read the room or whatever and play to the crowd, right? Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, you want them to go home happy. You want them word of mouth spread like wildfire, right? So it's like, when you trash, you ain't gonna get booked. But when you really like, the most random people come up to you like, man, you did that shit. Like, let me take down your information. Prime example, shout out to Sid, did a Miami versus UNC Tar Heel football tailgate. Never did that in my life, but shout out to him plugging me in. And the reactions that I got was just like, I never would have thought I got those reactions, but it just goes to show like that's what you really do it for. Like, and it took time to prepare, you know. It took time for me to like take a step back and be like, yeah, maybe this playlist ain't gonna work for this crowd, right? We talking about Miami people that travel, you know what I'm saying? Miami people that got money, season ticket holders, you know? So I pride myself on knowing your crowd and make sure they go home happy, bro. Like, the money good, but that shit be, you know? Y'all already know, man. If you live in the mix, y'all already know. I don't do this for me. I do this for y'all. So, yeah. Shout out to OG. Shout out to Standing Man. You know, Smitty Gang. Quad. We here. You know, I go man. All night. But anyways, like, hey, if it won't for C, we're going to get to that part. But I wanted a lot of people to kind of understand, like, the journey with it and, like, how genuine I am with the music stuff. You know, I don't look at myself as the best DJ as far as skill wise, but I feel like I'm the best. Yeah. I'm the best value. I don't care about the skill. You know how many DJs out here? Like, granted, here's the thing. Kobe, Bron, all these dudes are the greatest, right? Mm-hmm. But you can't tell me on this planet somebody ain't got their number. There's a lot of people that have the same skill that just ain't in that field. They ain't in that league because of X, Y, and Z happened, right? So you have to understand, for those same people, it's like me, how can I create value for what I love? You know what I'm saying? And I've man, this is dope. This is a dope idea. Shout out to the team and shout out to everybody that supports and all the artists. But I don't care about being the best. If I cared about being the best, I would be busting my ass to get into them clubs. Shout out to the club DJs. Y'all rocking that shit. But I'd rather do some shit with the artists. That shit fun to me. I do that shit for free, clearly. But hey, soon it will be no more free, Randy. But hey man, I go all day. But yeah, man, that's in a nutshell. Yeah,
appreciate you taking the time, man.
DJ Holleywood J, live in the mix after 6. I appreciate Quad. Hey, the visuals going crazy. While it's free right now, go ahead and create the relationship with us. I don't care who you need. Photographer, videographers, a manager, whatever. You need a DJ? Get it now. Why it's hot? Because 2024 is the Kobe year, and we going up.
Welcome to Trendy Tracks with DJ Holleywood J.